Ready for another spooky, scary story from the dark depths of the creepy forest?
The Vanishing Point. Lisa had always loved driving at night. The quiet hum of the road, the glow of the dashboard lights, and the feeling of solitude. Tonight was no different, until it was. She was on Route 46, a desolate highway that stretched through miles of unbroken darkness. Her GPS flickered briefly before rerouting her onto an unfamiliar road. The sign read, Vanishing Point, 12 miles. Lisa frowned. Weird name for a town, she muttered, but kept driving. The road narrowed, and the trees lining it grew denser, their skeletal branches clawing at the sky. After a few miles, her headlights flickered. The radio crackled to life with static, then a voice. Soft, whispering. Turn back. Lisa's grip tightened on the wheel. Okay, that's creepy. She reached for her phone, but there was no signal. Shrugging it off, she pressed on, watching the odometer tick closer to 12 miles. At mile 7, fog rolled in. Thick and unnatural, shapes moved within it, darting along the edges of her vision. Her headlights caught glimpses, figures standing too still, too tall. Lisa blinked hard. Just my imagination, she whispered. A deer suddenly bolted across the road, its eyes wide with terror. She slammed the brakes, heart pounding. In the rearview mirror, she saw something standing in the road behind her, tall, with elongated limbs, its face obscured by a shadow. She floored the gas pedal. Mile 10. The road twisted in impossible ways, looping back on itself. No matter how far she drove, the dashboard still read 10 miles. That's not possible, she whispered. Sweat slicked her palms. A voice, clearer this time, echoed from the radio. You shouldn't have come. Lisa's eyes darted to the mirror. The figure was closer now, standing at the edge of the road. Its mouth stretched too wide, forming words she couldn't hear. Panicking, she swerved onto a side road she hadn't noticed before. The sign ahead read, Vanishing Point, 12 miles. Her scream caught in her throat. Lisa slammed the brakes, stepping out into the dense fog. Hello? She called. Her voice echoed strangely. She turned, and there, on the road, her car stood empty, headlights still on. A hand touched her shoulder. She turned. The next morning, local authorities found Lisa's car abandoned on Route 46. The driver's seat was empty, but the radio still crackled with static. The last thing it played was a whisper. Vanishing Point welcomes you.
If you have not already, like, subscribe, and hit the notifications button.